My name is Michael R. Franklin. I'm a licensed New York State real estate broker with Franklin Rutan Unique Property Specialists. I am co-listing this property with Michael DeRosa Exchange. It is the 1840 Dulles Inn in Auburn, New York, also known as the Warden's House. The property is on the National Register of Historic Places, and what I'm going to do today is take you through the web page and familiarize you with the navigation of this web page and all the detailed information that's provided within. The property history tab is right here, and this history was put together by Bruce Harvey. He's a architectural historian, and you can read about the previous owners of the house and its construction and renovation. The architecture tab is also written by Bruce Harvey, and it has detailed information upon the architectural features of the property. The house is noteworthy in that it was the home of the Dulles family of Dulles International Airport fame. There were two brothers raised here. One of them became the Secretary of State, and the other was the head of the CIA at the same time in the 1950s. Also, their uncle was Secretary of State, and their grandfather was Secretary of State. Their father was the head of the Auburn Seminary, and they purchased the property in 1904 and sold it to the state in 1931, after which it was the warden's house for decades. The warden of Auburn Prison, the first prison in the country to utilize the electric chair for executions. The Dulles family was also noteworthy. One of their sons became a Catholic cardinal, and he was born in the house. And the mother of the Dulles brothers was her father was Secretary of State, and she was present in St. Petersburg, Russia, during the assassination of Tsar Alexander II, and she attended that funeral. Her father was ambassador to Russia and ambassador to Mexico, and later Secretary of State. So in her childhood, she traveled the world, did transatlantic ship trips repeatedly, and as you know, was a very significant world traveler. So we'll take you through the interior of the house. This is where that family grew up, and this is the formal entry. And right from the front of the house, you enter from the front porch. And there's incredible woodwork. This is the parlor for entertaining. Incredible fireplaces and detail within the fireplaces. And then across the hall is the den / music room / library. Very formal room. Beautiful fireplaces. To the left is the formal dining room, and back across the hall is the entertaining room. We have a signed picture of Carol Burnett. Carol wrote a song about John Foster Dulles that was quite noteworthy. And then into the formal dining room. Butler's pantry in the to the rear. Incredible detail in the fireplaces. This opens up into a outdoor breakfast room, tea. Butler's pantry, which leads to the kitchen. This is some apparatus for calling the servants to various rooms in the house. And here's the commercial kitchen. This is the formal staircase to the second level and third level. And you can navigate from the top or the bottom to go to the next section, interior level 2. Again, I'll look up the formal stairs. There's a landing with a window seat, and it leads to the second floor area where the formal suites are. Each bedroom has a fireplace. Each has a full bath. 2 out of the 3 have sitting rooms. So the property is currently utilized as a residence, but also as a boutique hotel. So if you stay the night, you can conduct business in a sitting room, without having to do so in the bedroom. And 2 of the 3 suites. The third level is occupied by the owners, as is the servants' wing on the second floor. This particular suite has a full bath, but no sitting room. This bedroom has a pass-through bathroom, and you pass right through the bathroom into the sitting room. And then you're back in the hallway. Now we'll take a look at the exterior. Very stately, initially built in 1840, and then expanded in 1889. The third level was added and porches. And there's a carriage house in excellent condition. A lot of additional space in there. It's a very long and narrow lot, 1 full acre with extensive parking. Only about 4 houses down from the Seward Mansion, which would be a little closer to the village. And here's some archival photographs taken by Bruce Harvey. He does archival work for the Library of Congress and State Archives. And then we will go to the history section, which we discussed. We'll give you the details that not only did the Dulles family live there, and it's been 60-some years that the state used it for this warden's house, but prior to that, it was owned by the namesake of the Humphreys Homeopathic Remedies Company, the marketer of witch hazel, amongst other remedies. Pretty noteworthy, interesting person. And the Woodruffs are the family that they had a knitting mill, and it'll discuss their role in putting the additions on the property. They're a very wealthy local family. The architecture tab, as mentioned earlier, Bruce Harvey will describe the various architectural features, and it's a very interesting, well-written section. Properties on the National Register of Historic Places. We also have the designation paperwork. The data tab, you can see the renovation work that was done by the current owners. Beautiful, extensive work. And under this tab is a 3-dimensional rendering of the interior of the property. Click here. and you can see a click here for the dollhouse view, and you can rotate the view. Now, what you'll see is we photographed only 2 floors, and we didn't do the service wing or the basement. So the 3rd level and the basement are not included in this rendering. But you can also see a floor plan, so you can see the layout out of those 2 floors. That's floor 1, that's floor 2, and you can zoom in and see how the bedroom layouts are, so on and so forth. Below here is a video. I intend to put the video that I'm creating right now under this section, and you can replay it by clicking the play button. I'll get back to the 3-dimensional walkthrough in a minute. We'll go to the About tab, where you can read about myself, Michael Franklin, and Michael DeRosa, the 2 brokers marketing this property. And then the Other Listing tab will take you to other unique properties for sale and have been sold. Some pretty interesting, some of the most interesting properties in upstate New York, including the sale of J.P. Morgan's Adirondack Great Camp, if you'd like to see photos of that. And the Watch Rock Great Camp from 1898. And this is the J.P. Morgan Great Camp. You can read more about that there. But we'll go back to the rendering, 3-dimensional rendering. And again, we will hit play. And we will move it to full screen. And we will go back to dollhouse view. And you can rotate it around and take a look at different angles and see what the layout is. And we can also go to the floor plan. We will go to, that's floor plan, that's the main level. So that's, this is the parlor entertaining room. This is the office. This is the formal, den, library. This is the main entry hall and the foyer. And this is the formal dining room, butler's pantry, which leads to the kitchen and various rooms. There are actually more rooms off of here for more storage and laundry and whatnot. And off the formal dining room is the outdoor tea area or breakfast room. And then you can switch floors if you wish. Or if you want to enter into one of the rooms, you just click into it. And then you can take a look around the room. And you can navigate around to wherever it is that you wish. Just click on the circles and it'll take you there. Once you're there, you just look up, look down, look all around at whatever it is that you're interested in. Here's the business office, which is a neat little room. Right off the foyer, so people conducting business don't need to track through the entire house. And so on and so forth. So you can walk through it yourself, or you can just hit the play button and it'll walk you through. And I'm going to let the automatic walkthrough go, and so you can see what the property looks like. I'll discuss a couple of the rooms as we approach them. Again, this is the foyer, main entry hall, business office on the left. Beautiful woodworking, pocket doors, all perfectly functional. It's a very, very large room. Don't let that TV fool you. That's a 90-inch television set. So it's beautiful detail in the fireplaces. Entering the den, library, music room. Formal dining room. Outdoor breakfast area. It's got a pocket window that slides up and down to open up to that exterior area. Unique feature. Butler's pantry. Formal staircase. Behind the butler's pantry, by the way, there's a full commercial kitchen. It's quite large. It's not included in this walkthrough. Um, and the basement is enormous. It's not finished, but there's a lot of usable space down there. The third level is finished, but that's the owner's quarters, and we didn't photograph it for these purposes. Uh, but if you want to schedule an appointment, you'll be able to see the entire property, including the servants' quarters. Again, the three suites on the second level, not including the servants' wing. They're all suites, and they have full baths in all three of them. And two of the three have sitting rooms, as mentioned earlier, uh, which is a nice feature if you want to conduct meetings. The properties run as a boutique hotel and as a residence for the owners. And again, you may want to visit the data tab, and you can see the renovation work done by the current owners. Extensive. Another sitting room. There's another sitting area. The refrigerator at the end of the hall could be used for the third bedroom if somebody wanted to meet up there. And of course, there's plenty of other rooms on the first level for that kind of thing as well. And there you have it. That is the extent of the walkthrough for the first and second level formal areas. It'll take you back down to the foyer now. There's the landing, window seat. And that's the automatic walkthrough. And again, if you'd like to, you can click the dollhouse tab and see a floor plan, and check the dollhouse view. Rotate it with your cursor keys, up and down keys, and zoom in and zoom out, and or just enter a room and walk wherever it is that you wish. Hit the escape key and you're done. Click the home key and you're back to the home page. And you can navigate the property from there. Again, my name is Michael R. Franklin, licensed New York State real estate broker, Franklin Rutan Unique Property Specialist, co-listing with Michael DeRosa Exchange. You can reach me at 315-876-2262, or you can email me at mike.franklin@franklinrutan.com. Feel free to give me a call anytime, set up an appointment, ask any questions. Call me anytime. Thank you very much.